Hello there everybody, it's Gail here from Ornamentology. I just thought I would, following on from my little video about what I've been up to with my Christmas journals, I thought I'd do a run through of them for you. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm not a great advocate of Christmas and excess, but people have been saying, oh, come on, we need some Christmas journals. We need some Christmas journals. So I've made a few. I hope you like them. They're all available right now to be posted out to you wherever you are in the world. If the post person can come to you, then I can get this journal to you. Usually in a decorated jiffy bag, I think would be ideal, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's start with this one. This one is made from a recycled wine bottle bag. I found a whole load of these at my local charity shop, and I just quite like them. I think there's something about using recycled bags, because we all get these things, don't we? And then they just live in the cupboard and it's really frustrating. This is called Ruby Snowflakes. It's a combination of lots of things, and it's a bit of a unusual way for me to work, but I've decided to have at it and see what happens. So there's a little motif here that's a piece of from a lace doily. This ribbon I found in my stash when I was doing a class about making hats, and I didn't even know I had it, but it's quite lovely. I think it's faded over time, and I quite like this kind of randomness of it all. To edge this, I've used some rather lovely crushed red velvet. It's just a snippet, but I put it over the edge of here and over the spine just to reinforce it a little bit. There's some trim here. My friend very kindly, oh, excuse the state of my nails, my friend very kindly lent me her embossment files and folders, and I've put them through my die cutty thing and made these little snowflake imprints on tracing paper. So it's rather lovely. It feels kind of nice. And then inside, I've used some of the Night Before Christmas books. I bought two Night Before Christmas books when I was in Surrey, and I've used some of those motifs. So we've got a little book here. This is, I've put one of these in each of these little bottle bag situations, and it's just a little cardlet, and it's Stir Up Sunday. It's about, on the first Sunday of Advent, we make our Christmas pudding, and it's a recipe, and this person's recipe is 150 years old. Well, this is my recipe, and when I was a girl, I got a B-row Christmas, a B-row cookbook, and it's very old and very sepia, and this is Christmas cake, a birthday cake, and Christmas pudding. But in the 60s, they used to put Xmas, because obviously they, you know, it was a little book and they probably couldn't fit the whole word Christmas in. So that lives in there. And then there's some little bits of stuff for you to utilise to sprinkle on your stuff, really. You could just use this on top of Christmas paper, or make your cards with it. They're just little pieces of embossed brown paper and tissue. Well, actually it's trace, so it's a little bit more robust than tissue. That doesn't seem to want to live in there very well, so I'll find a new home for that as we go along. Let's put that there. More of this, a little bit of this Night Before Christmas book, and they're not in any particular order, because why would they be? There's some very lovely watercolour paper there, some is it avocado dyed? No, it actually isn't. It's this is dyed from using elderberries. In the summer, I just put that out to dry. Well, not in the summer. It was in the. It felt like the summer. It was October, but it felt very summer-like. Some more writing paper, a bit more Santa-ishness. Oh, there he is. Look, he looks like he's got a finger up his nose, let alone touching his nose. Bit of writing paper. Some more of these tags. This is kind of on some paper that had like a plasticized finish on the other side, so it kind of looks almost frosted, which is quite lovely. I wonder if that'll fit in there. Of course it won't, that's too easy. A bit more of this really lovely, when it's in the book, you get the deboss and the embossed side, which is quite lovely. Some musical notes. Now please excuse me if I've got it on upside down. I'm not a musical person at all. If you heard me singing, you'd be running with your fingers in your ears. And there's plenty of writing things, because I think, you know, it's Christmas. You might want to make lists and that kind of business. I've sewn it together with some lovely red twine, because that seemed to be the thing to do. Ah, that can fit in there, look. That's where it lives. That's it. Little bits of torn paper. I like the whole torn and plain and smooth and parchment and bits of folded out, all of this nonsense. I mean, if you wanted to, you could tear that off and actually stick that onto something yourself and turn it into a Christmas label. There's the other half of that envelope that's just got some things in. This is just a little section that says, the children were nestled all snug in their beds. I won't read anymore. I'm sure you know the story of A Night Before Christmas as well as I do. And this is Father Christmas, and laying his finger aside his nose and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. And there he is disappearing up the chimney, clearly. And here he is on his sleigh. And it's just a bit of a nod to Christmas. There's a bit more of that book. Some more of this embossment paper. It's really rather nice. And then in the back here, there's just a few little bits of stuff that you can dissipate about your Christmas parcelage, really. And there's a little thing tucked up in here, because there's these little nooks where the bag folded. There's these little sections here, and there's another little section here. That's oh no, that's that tag, sorry, what am I talking about? There we are. So that's it, really. I've managed to put that bit in. Yes, good. So there we are. It's available now. It looks like a Christmas present when it's kind of all tied together, I think. It's just a selection of bits of stuff that I found, all repurposed, all recycled, and just lovely. It feels delicious because this is very smooth. This is all very velvety, and then there's this shininess going on, and it's kind of lovely. And it's called Ruby Snowflakes, and it's £40, and it's available now. I suppose would be helpful to give you the size. Let me select my ruler. It is in inches, 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So in centimetres, let's have that in centimetres for you if you're a centimetre person. That's about 13.5 by, yeah, about 13.5. So it's ready. If you'd like this, just drop me a note and I'm sure I can get it posted out to you. I'm thinking of maybe when I send it, I'll decorate the bag that it comes into. And there might be other little bits and bobbies that I've got remaining that I might sprinkle in an envelope and put into. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. So just to recap, Ruby Snowflakes. Thank you very much. Bye bye now.